A very good day to my students. In this semester, we will be dealing with the third theory subject named Industrial Engineering in Textile and Clothing Industry. This is a highly employability related course, what you will be seeing, and that's what you are seeing here today. So there are various aspects to this. Just to inform, I would like to tell you before I start this course, the second highest salary paid salary is for an industrial engineer next to a merchandiser in a garment industry. Such is the importance. So we'll go step by step. Why? And I'll give you some Chinese examples of this. uh, Chinese examples of this. Pretty hard. Okay. See, just to think why China has overtaken all countries is when they do some production. Earlier, they were doing like any other country. 35 years back, they wanted to increase production. What they did was they took a detailed study, a micro level study, and found out and questioned everything. Whatever procedures they were questioning, what, where, when, how, these are the five questions for any production parameter they used to put. Slowly they started getting some answers, and again they questioned and re-questioned, and they got a solution. That solution led to faster production, not with higher wages, not with higher expenditure, with the same expenditure. That is industrial engineering. Please understand, with the same infrastructure, same expenditure, and same budget, you are able to get 1.4 times or 1.5 times extra production. Then your cost per unit comes down. That is how China is ruling the world today for the efforts taken 35 years back. Now we'll jump into the subject. Okay. Okay. Motion study. I will talk what about motion study. See here, very important. In a manufacturing unit, the operator, the operator does all the work. What we call the workers. Now, our objective in motion study is when the operator is moving his fingers, moving his hands, he himself is moving. How to get the maximum efficiency with less fatigue. Fatigue is tiredness, tiredness of the physical tiredness of the body. Yeah, everyone gets tired, but for an 8-hour job, how to minimize that tiredness? Then only once you minimize tiredness, naturally for anyone, efficiency increases. That is, production increases. So, how to maximize efficiency with minimum tiredness? That is what it is. Okay. So that is the objective of motion study, and some of the methods and movements and the workplace you see here. Okay, we'll go straight away to certain. I'll just show you on photograph. Let's understand it with the photograph. So this is photograph if you see on a work table, whether you are in an office doing a computer job, a white collar job or a blue collar job, see, please understand all human beings, normal working sitting in the table, this is what it is. So the elbow movement, whether it is a laptop or anything, elbow movement is the movement you are saying. So you see only the elbows are moving, and what is the distance they can move. So it's called the normal working area. So wherever here you see the finger, the wrist and elbow are moving. All others are stationary. So his hands get tired, fingers, and how to how this motion can be studied, and then can we improve on this worker. Okay, so very important. Now come to this. A human being's maximum working area you see here. Now his full hand is stretched. He can pick up something or do something with this area alone what you are seeing, the shaded area. You can this is what it will be there. And he is trying to take something very near his chest, again painful for him. So the shading part, if you see, the dark shade is the maximum usage with less fatigue. The check part, square areas, place where a second mostly used, and the horizontal lines, again it is used to certain extent where fatigue is more. So you see the left hand, maximum working area, right hand. Normal working area is the inside circle. So this is what it is. If you understand this, Now, within this area, you got to place your products assembly line in such a way, whatever you do, for a worker who's sitting and working. There are a lot of jobs you stand and work. We are talking about a worker with sitting and working. So this is what it is called motion study. Okay. Okay, let's come to the principles of your motion economy. Basically, it uses the human body, arrangements in the workplace, designs of tools and equipment, and time conservation. So, straight away, I will go to arrangements in workplaces, how environment friendly it is, and how it is friendly to your fingers. The design of tool and equipments, you can answer me this question: why the steering wheel in a car is a particular diameter, and in a lorry it's a bigger diameter? For easy operation, very simple. For easy steering, for easy driving, depending on the size of the vehicle, will be a steering wheel. Please understand. You see children's scooters and all, you see battery scooters, it will be a small steering wheel because it should fit into the children's fingers. Very important. So you cannot have a steering wheel diameter, the rod, which much is more. It must be gripped by your fingers. So human hands and fingers are a particular size. So that is how tools have to be designed. Okay. And of course, the most important thing, whether you are in the banking industry or otherwise, time conservation is very important. So how you save time? Okay. So that is a principle, basic principles, motion economy. Okay, now come to the four principles directly which affects in a textile and garment industries. Reduce the number of motions. Eliminate or reduce the number of motions. It can be done only by a study. Perform motions simultaneously. That is, see that both your hands are working at the same time. So, such a way that your fatigue or tiredness is reduced. Then, shorten motion distances means reduce walking area, reaching out to getting, stretching, and squatting is sitting down and turning behind to take. In garment industry, actually, you turn on the left hand side and then take the garment by your left hand at the back. So when you are turning, you turn it 200 times in 8 hours, you get tired. So how to reduce that? Then making motions easier. Okay. So that is, it must be rhythmical and also it must be thing. You must feel free. Yes. So use of human body. These are all basics I'm just teaching you. Both hands should start and finish the operation at the same time. Sir, how it is possible? Later on, I'll show you some in this subject how it is done. Reduce idle time of either of both hands. Idle time is a waste time. It is an unutilized time or unproductive time. Arm motion should be symmetrical. Okay, that is both the hands, arms, same type of motion comes means movement comes means you get lesser tiredness. Employ curved movements during operation. This is very important even in cooking, day to day life. Try to do right angle movements, you get tired very fast. Rhythmical standard operations like assembly line, in garment industry or assembling parts, this comes. Ensure similar focal points or tools. Material, then ballistic free swinging movements are faster. You have ballistic movements or free swinging, it is faster. So then arrangements in the workplaces, uh, wherever use fixed position for tooling and parts to allow habits to form easily. Very important. Even with closed eyes, we can see workers with several years experience reaching out to the right product at the right time. Then use gravity feeding. Just it will just flow by itself. Gravity means a certain slope you keep from one operator to the other, materials will flow. Then position parts in such a way, I want to take a particular part first, keep it nearby. Then use ejector system to drop deliveries. After producing, see that it is kept in the right place, such a way it doesn't give much work to the worker. Then very important, this many of us don't follow even in our workplaces. What is the height of your chair? Individuals chair height differs. Based on your height, you must be adjust your chair. Please understand, branded companies, the chair or bench they provide for the operators is 8,000 rupees per chair. Can adjust the height and your backbone will be straight. So all equipment should be within a maximum area. All equipment. So I'm just told the basics. So thank you. I'll deal with the subject later.